What if the relentless pursuit of happiness is the very thing making you miserable? We're sold a dream of constant joy, a marketer's fantasy of blissful satisfaction if we just get that promotion, buy that car, or find that perfect partner. But the great thinkers of the past, from the unflinching Roman Stoics to the enlightened Buddhist masters, knew this was a lie. They knew it was a trap. They understood that chasing happiness is like trying to catch the wind in your fist. The tighter you squeeze, the less you hold. They discovered a deeper, more lasting path to a good life, one that doesn't involve chasing a fleeting emotion. In this video, we'll uncover their radical teachings and reveal how you can escape the happiness trap for good. Let's be honest. Have you ever felt that gnawing emptiness after achieving a goal you thought would finally make you happy? That promotion comes with more stress. That new gadget's novelty fades in a week. This isn't a personal failure, it's the nature of the trap. And modern psychology actually has a name for this, the happiness trap. It's a vicious cycle where the more we try to find happiness, the more we suffer. It's fueled by a set of myths we've been conditioned to accept as truth. Myths like, to have a good life, we must get rid of negative feelings, and you should be able to control what you think and feel. But here's the reality. We can't always control the random thoughts and feelings that pop into our heads. The human brain isn't designed for a steady state of contentment. It's wired for survival. This means we are naturally inclined to focus on threats, compare ourselves to others, and worry about what could go wrong. But what we can control, with immense power, is how we choose to act in response to them. This constant chase for pleasure and avoidance of pain keeps us on a hamster wheel of dissatisfaction. The Buddha described this as being bound by the rope of gain and loss. The Stoics saw it as a life ruled by passions, leading inevitably to suffering. It's a lie designed to keep us miserable because it convinces us that peace is something to be found out there, in external circumstances we can't control, rather than something to be cultivated in here. As the Buddhist nun Gen Kelsang Nyima says, for as long as we make it the job of people and circumstances to make us happy, our happiness will be unstable and elusive. So, if the direct pursuit is the problem, what is the alternative? How do we step off this wheel? The answer lies in a radical shift of perspective, a path walked by both the Stoics of ancient Rome and the wise Buddhist masters of the East. The Stoics offered a powerful antidote to the happiness trap, built on virtue, reason, and something they called the dichotomy of control. Their goal wasn't happiness in the fleeting, pleasurable sense. It was eudaimonia, a Greek term for a state of human flourishing, a life that is going well as a whole. They called it a smooth flow of life. This isn't about feeling good, it's about being good. Here are 3 core Stoic secrets to escaping the trap. This is the cornerstone of Stoicism. The philosopher Epictetus said it best: some things are within our control, and some things are not. We can't control external events, the economy, what others think of us, or the weather. Our unhappiness, the Stoics argue, is largely caused by mistakenly thinking we can control these things. So what can we control? Our own opinions, judgments, and actions. The Stoic, then, focuses all their energy here. Imagine being stuck in traffic. The traffic itself is outside your control. You can rage, curse, and spike your blood pressure, or you can accept it and choose your response. You could listen to a podcast, practice mindful breathing, or just enjoy the stillness. By focusing on your chosen response, you reclaim your inner peace. For the Stoics, true happiness is a byproduct of living a virtuous life. Virtue isn't about religious piety. It's about striving to be the best version of yourself through 4 key ideals: wisdom, justice, courage, and temperance. The Roman Emperor Marcus Aurelius, one of history's greatest Stoics, wrote to himself, "Waste no more time arguing about what a good man should be. Be one." This means choosing to act with integrity, fairness, and courage, even when it's hard. It's about moderation, realizing that true contentment comes from simplicity, not excess. The happiness that follows is deep and unshakable because it's based on your character, not on the unstable ground of external validation or material possessions. Stoicism teaches that it is not events themselves that cause us to suffer, but our judgments about those events. A setback at work isn't inherently bad, it's our interpretation. This is a disaster, I'm a failure, that creates the suffering. The Stoics practiced an exercise called premeditatio malorum, or the premeditation of evils. This isn't about being pessimistic, it's about preparing for adversity. By mentally rehearsing potential challenges, losing a job, facing criticism, you rob them of their power to shock and destabilize you. You learn to see them not as catastrophes, but as opportunities to practice your virtue, your courage, your resilience, your wisdom. As Seneca wrote, "Virtue itself is therefore the only good. She marches proudly between the two extremes of fortune, with great scorn for both." By adopting these principles, the Stoics teach us how to build an inner fortress of calm that can't be overrun by the chaos of the outside world. Thousands of miles away, Buddhist masters were arriving at a similar conclusion through a different yet complementary path. They saw that the root cause of our suffering, what they call dukkha, is our clinging, grasping, and craving. As the revered Buddhist nun Jetsunma Tenzin Palmo teaches, the fundamental delusion is that our clinging mind will bring us happiness, when in fact it is the very source of our dis-ease. The Buddhist solution, illuminated by its masters, offers a profound way to untangle ourselves from this web of desire. Here are 3 Buddhist truths to escape the trap. This is a core teaching of the Buddhist nun, Genkel Sang Nyama. She teaches that we must stop putting our happiness at the whim of other people and circumstances. Happiness and unhappiness are states of mind, so their real causes can't be found outside the mind. If our mind is peaceful, we will be happy regardless of our external conditions. This isn't just passive acceptance, it's a call to actively cultivate an inner source of peace through practices like meditation. It's about realizing that the gift of happiness truly lies within our own hearts and minds. When we stop blaming the world for our unhappiness, we take back our power and begin the real work of training the mind. The Buddha taught that all things in life are temporary. Joy, sorrow, success, failure, it all passes. The happiness trap is sprung when we try to hold on to the pleasant and push away the unpleasant. We think holding on tightly to people and possessions will give us security, but it's the clinging itself that makes us insecure. Jetsunma Tenzin Palmo uses a powerful analogy. Our endless pursuit of more is like drinking salty water. The more we drink, the thirstier we become. True satisfaction comes from the opposite direction, from letting go, simplifying, and cultivating appreciation for what we already have. The way to get off the spinning wheel of suffering is simply to let go. A unique emphasis in the Buddhist approach is its profound focus on compassion. The path to ending our own suffering is directly tied to easing the suffering of others. One Tibetan meditation practice, called Tonglen, involves breathing in the suffering of others and breathing out happiness and relief. This practice completely shifts our focus from our own small world of worries to our profound interconnection with all beings. As Jetsunma Tenzin Palmo explains, as we grow in understanding, our hearts open in unconditional love, and we experience an inner freedom that isn't dependent on outer circumstances. The Dalai Lama stated it perfectly: if you want others to be happy, practice compassion. If you want to be happy, practice compassion. This isn't a one-time fix, it's a practice. It is the daily work of observing your mind, choosing your actions wisely, and opening your heart. Escaping the happiness trap means giving up the chase and instead turning inward to build a life of meaning, resilience, and profound, unshakable peace. The journey starts now. Both Stoicism and Buddhism teach that true fulfillment comes not from getting what you want, but from fundamentally changing your relationship with what you want. It comes from accepting reality, focusing on what you can control, and cultivating an inner state of peace and virtue. The message from these two great traditions is startlingly clear and convergent. The The frantic, desperate pursuit of happiness is a trap. It promises a destination that doesn't exist and keeps us running in circles, blind to the contentment that is already available to us. The wisdom of the Stoics and Buddhist masters is not just ancient philosophy, it is a practical guide for living. It's a way to stop chasing ghosts and start building a life of genuine substance, tranquility, and purpose. What is one thing you are clinging to that you could practice letting go of this week? Share your thoughts in the comments below. Your journey might just inspire someone else to begin their own. And if you found value in this exploration, please like this video and subscribe for more insights into ancient wisdom for modern life. It helps us continue to create content that challenges the conventional and offers a deeper path.